And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. Here for your nice day. We check out the great stories. There's some good ones here today. I like this first one. Bunches and Bunches of Bunnies. Book returned to the library after bunches and bunches of years. The book was overdue for nearly a half century. Has finally been returned to the library. Diana Edwards tells Midcoast Villager that she checked out a copy of the children's book Bunches and Bunches of Bunnies from the Camden Public Library in Maine back in 1979. She brought it back in October of 2025, almost 50 years later. As Edwards explains, she came across the Forgotten Bunches of Bunnies book while packing up for a move.
Has she not moved since then?
Right?
Or was it just still in that box over in the corner that you hadn't touched since the last time you moved?
Just kept moving that box. It's full of books. I looked for a dedication, i.e. love from Grandma or hugs from Aunt Sherry, but there was none, Edwards says, of opening up the book. It was then that I realized it was a library book, the Camden Public Library. Due date was 1979. Eesh. My children and I have lived on Pearl Street in May from the mid-'70s to around 1984 when we moved to Vermont. Those bunnies have been traveling with me since. Well, you were already 14 years late when you moved.
You were.
Well, I guess. No, only 5 years. So the due date was 79. So you didn't check it out in 70, but they lived there in the 70s. Edwards decided it was time for Bunches of Bunnies to return to the original home and made the trip back to the library. I mean, I know that...
Well, that takes guts.
Right?
You're going to get a weird look from the librarian.
Instead of being met with disappointment and condemnation.
I would have just mailed it.
As one might imagine, it was a deep breath moment as I approached the circulation desk, says Edwards. She was greeted with excitement from the librarians. Do you think they're like, how come this Bunches of Bunny book still missing? Well, it's been checked out. It was due in 1979. I haven't seen it since. We've had 4 different library directors. It's been a mystery for all of them. Couldn't solve the case. The women at the circulation desk couldn't have been more excited and welcoming and kind. They were excited to actually see a book that had been checked out for so long.
Is it bad that my biggest question regarding this whole story, did she read it back in 1979? I would hope that when she opened it up and realized what it was, that she would have read it now.
Right.
Before she took it back. I'm guessing no, because she thought it came from Grandma or Aunt Sherry.
Right. So it was then that one of them commented on the great condition of the book.
Yeah, it's been sitting in that box since she moved in 84.
Something a librarian would say. I love librarians. Right? They had their moment. They're still talking about it.
Well, in 1979, you didn't even have the computer to look up the book. It was a card.
Right.
Did they take the card out in 1979?
Yeah.
Or did they buy another Bunches of Bunnies book and put it in there?
Well, how long do you wait? Do you think there's some type of, well, it has been 90 days or it has been 4.5 years. I think we should probably get.
Or almost 50.
Do you only have one Bunches of Bunnies book? I'm thinking they maybe have 3 or 4. In the kids section, that is not in the deep novels or sci-fi. She was worried about going in there. Those librarians, man. Then later that week, they were like, "Remember that lady came in and she had that book, a Bunches of Bunny book, and that card still stuck to the bulletin board in the break room. Just wait to get this book returned." So to end the story, why did the library get rid of late fees and fines?
So they didn't want to shame people. They wanted their book back. Instead of charging you $9,000 for bunches of bunnies from 1979,
right?
Just take your book back.
Right. Did that help? I mean, that's also how, I'm sure it does. How much money we make in late fees?
I'm guessing the library's just happy to have people walk through the front door.
Sure, in today's world, I'm sure of it. She didn't have any. They didn't make her pay any fines or nothing, and she made a donation. So I suppose it happens anyway. But that's a good, happy, fun story. Don't be disappointed that you didn't return a book. At least you got a book. I just hope, like Schultz said, I hope you read it. Traffic cones divert traffic and help raccoons in demise. As USA Today reports, a quick-thinking couple used one traffic cone to rescue a raccoon from drowning. Elizabeth Heffron and Will DeLeo were walking on Charleston, South Carolina, when they noticed a raccoon having trouble in a body of water. They then spotted a nearby cone and lowered it toward the animal. Like an arcade claw machine, the raccoon needed several tries to grab onto the cone, but was eventually successful. Once it was attached, the couple pulled up the cone and the raccoon to safety.
It is odd that even a raccoon probably had rabies.
Right.
Can figure out, grab onto this thing and hold on for dear life.
Mm-hmm. He knew the demise he was in. That's pretty cool. I seen, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. There's a lot of videos of that, of humans helping. And, I've seen one where a grizzly bear got caught in a chain link fence in the middle of the woods.
Who put a fence up in the middle of the woods?
Well, I don't know, but I was like, weird. Keep the bears out, perhaps. And then he stopped and it looks like he waves at him, but he just, I don't know if he was just, it was true. I mean, this bear realized those annoying humans, that if they tasted better, I'd probably eat more of them, but could understand that he was rescued by people.
If you saw a raccoon struggling in the water, would you lower a traffic cone to it?
I would try and do something. Let's see, we got plenty of raccoons, because we do. I'm always amazed that people are like, we were just walking along and we noticed this.
There happened to be a traffic cone right there.
Like they're MacGyvers. So I'm thinking, what is it? Did have a rope? I mean, because if you got your hand down there, you're awfully close
I'm
to
guessing it was a boardwalk.
As you
just
said.
Guessing.
Right. Good point. And our last story this morning, life is, as a human being on planet Earth, comes with a nearly endless amount of decisions, but at least one dilemma has been solved. Said dilemma is the choice between butter or mayonnaise, specifically when it comes to what to use for grilled cheese sandwiches.
Who would use mayo?
I've heard of this, and I heard that a mayo grilled cheese sandwich is delicious.
Not trying it.
Maybe you've had it and don't realize it.
No.
Like you had a grilled cheese at a restaurant or something.
No.
No? I've heard people say it's way better.
I use ghee.
Yeah. The debate has now been resolved by Butternaise.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a whole recipe. The silky spread is meant to be literally lathered all over the bread of your choosing to create the perfect golden crust on your grilled cheese sandwich masterpiece. And if your grilled cheese should have a little black in there.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, a little crisp. Or is that just me? I always burn a little bit because I got it too hot. Because I'm impatient. Anyway,
I'll vote with that one.
The crossover you never knew you needed won't be available to live without. Butternaise, available in limited quantities starting Thursday.
Yeah.
There you have it. Raccoons, overdue library books, Butternaise. Some people are probably like celebrating right now. They've been waiting. You can come up with butter G-naise.
I'll just eat my ghee.
I think you should try it, Schulte. That's news from the Weird Wire.